What's happening, folks? Gerald here, aka J90, coming at you. Another reaction, another Whitney reaction, and I'm fresh from the Whitney movie. I'm debating whether or not I'll do a full video of my full thoughts because I feel like that would be, I don't want to say a long video, but I got things to say. Short answer though, I give the movie a C, C plus or C, somewhere in there. Music great, the acting was fine, but I have a real issue with it's the same thing as the Bohemian Rhapsody movie, and to a lesser extent, the Elton John Rocket Man movie. But I will say, like Rocket Man was the better, I would say, of those options, in that this just moves so fast. You hardly had time to breathe through the story. It kind of just took you through these moments that some were pivotal, but I feel like it didn't. I feel like the story didn't get have enough time to breathe. That was my real like negative with that movie, and other than that, everything was fine, kind of by the numbers. There were some, as a Whitney fan and Whitney factoid person, they made some mistakes. She did not record "Where Do Broken Hearts Go" during her first album. That's yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. No. But the bright side about this release, though, for me, is this soundtrack with unreleased music, which I have in my mind been on the estates behind for years now. And that, like, look, let's be real about it. Whitney has a vault, like all of the artists have vaults, but her vault, I don't think is comparable to Prince or Michael Jackson in the size. Whitney, from everything I've read and everything I've learned, though she's recorded a lot of songs, is not a ton that we haven't heard or that's not released. So I'm like, can y'all give us these things, through the years, please? Like what they did with Higher Love was perfect, even though I really wish too that they released the original version as well, but still, we have new Whitney songs. And one they played in the movie that I loved. They played just a little bit, but I had to find it and check to make sure it was the same song, and I'm going to listen to the whole song for the first time on this video. And it's called Far Enough, and I read this was recorded during the Whitney sessions for the second album. Very excited about this. My favorite eras were the first two eras, so excited to hear this song fully, because I think I mentioned before that my favorite Whitney songs that I've some of in my opinion the most underrated Whitney songs are the Whitney songs that are a groove, like not necessarily the dance songs, not necessarily the ballads, the mega ballads that only she could do and only she could do her way. But the grooves, though, it's like there's something about her grooves and her harmonies that I'm really taken to, especially at this place in my life in my 30s, and where I always say Whitney's one of the ones who I was a fan of from the Playpen days. And so I know the ballads really well, I know the dances really well, the dance music really well, but these mid-tempo, the grooves, which that I've realized that's like my favorite type of music, basically. So excited to get into this. But before I do, I need you guys to go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. Now, without further ado, this is Whitney Houston with Far Enough.
Are we going far enough? Far enough? Far enough for love? Are we going deep enough? Are you real enough? Can you feel enough for love? Everything I say, everything I do from my heart,
again, this is what I'm talking about here with her mid tempos. It's when she's soft with it, because we know she can go hard with it. But it's I like when she's soft with it. Like see we petting the cat. It's that's what she sounds like. She's not petting the dog. She's not petting the dog. She's petting the cat a little bit. Like, it's right up in that area there with the cat. Petting that. That's what that voice like that reminds me of. It's so, and we know it's gonna build. We know there's the build up, but mm, mm.
I'm gonna give you
Oh, there we go.
all my love. Baby, I ain't holding nothing back from you.
It's
I'm
what they
gonna
play in
give
the
you
movie.
all my love. I got even more to show you, more than you know. Are we going far enough? Far enough, far enough for love. Are we reaching deep enough? Can you feel enough? Are you real enough for love? When I hold you close, do I get the most out of you? Do you know how to fly? Reach up to the sky. That's what we gotta do. I'm gonna give you all my love. I want to go the distance all my life with you. I'm gonna give you all my love. I got even more to show you, but I got to get to know you. Are we going far enough? Really far
This
enough?
is so sexy.
I'm gonna give you all my love. We're on that roller coaster ride you waited for. All my love, baby. Heart to heart and soul to soul, we're gonna get it right. Are we going far enough? Far enough, far enough for love. Are we going deep enough, my baby? Are you real enough? Can you feel enough for love? What's going on? I need to know. Please, please tell me. Tell me, where do you want to go? I want to know. If you let me, I'll take you to a place
Come on.
you've never been before. And I promise you, I'll leave you. I'll leave you wanting so much more. He'll cry for mercy. He'll scream for mercy. He'll cry for mercy. Mercy, mercy. Marvin said, hey, Marvin said, mercy, mercy. Ooh.
I will know it by heart by by this coming week. It's funny that played no context into that at the time I'm filming this. Next week I will know this song by heart. Maybe by the time this is released. One of I kind of make it no secret. My favorite Whitney album and era is the third album, "I'm Your Baby Tonight." In that era, one of my most favorite songs of hers, and I feel like it's extremely underrated, is the song "I Belong to You." That reminds me of that, and that is such a compliment to give to a Whitney Houston song. But then, and then too, What's estate people? Whitney's estate people. Why y'all not releasing this as a single? And it's why am I finding out the day of the movie's release that the movie even has new music? What y'all doing? Y'all could with stuff like that, with stuff from Whitney's vault from the prime eras. Did y'all not learn what higher I love the song. I love the song very much. I love the song. I love the song. I love the song very much. It's really good. It's really, 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 really good. And just it's that groove. It's in that pocket. Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna play that a lot. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. This is when we talk about Whitney. Like I said, I got other favorite artists, but Whitney is the playpen days, and that voice in these recordings. Whew, I it's in my veins and it's in my heart and soul. So it's something I couldn't not. I don't think I'm gonna film for every single unreleased song, but when I heard just the snippets, because they didn't play the whole song in the movie, they really just did like that early part or something. But it was a ooh, I like this and I don't know it. So this gets a video. I love to there's another song that's newly released that's on the soundtrack, and it's "Don't Cry for Me." It's the song that they play for the credits. I really like that one too. I stayed and listened to that whole one, so it would not be a first reaction. But I really, really liked it too. Um, I'm gonna enjoy the soundtrack. Especially now that I couldn't wait to get home. This is as soon as I got home. I wigged up and well, no, I wore this shirt to the movies, but I made sure that I made sure that I represent it. But anyway, I want to know your thoughts on the movie. Do you guys think I should do a movie review? Because I'm aiming to get movie reviews in here, so I still might, but your thoughts on the unreleased songs. Tell me that too. Tell me your thoughts on these unreleased songs. And I hope y'all enjoyed my reaction to Far Enough. I hope it went far enough for you. And if you did, please go ahead and like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. If you'd like to follow me on social media, that's in the description below. If you'd like to tip me, sponsor request, just plain donate, that is also in the description below and will be very much appreciated. You can also join me on Patreon, become a patron on Patreon, and on there you're going to get benefits like early access to videos like these, Patreon only videos like these, and occasionally extended videos like these. So then lastly, just want to thank you all so much for you taking this time to push play on this video today. It means so much to me and it goes such a long way, and beyond everything else, please take care of yourself and each other.